Party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night is the best of the best friend weekend. We can party all night. Shout out the whole podcast crew. Everybody already know what it do. When you really gotta kill it, ain't nobody gonna feel it. When you really gotta tell them it's my crew. It's best friend weekend. We can party all night. We got Ross moving, Lowe's, Rumble, Aldo, Nice is the uncle.
So this little thought kind of been on my dome top for a minute, but after a little convo with the homie yesterday, the thought festered even more, and so I just gotta share it with the masses. I think it's just crazy how when it comes to politics, so many people not informed. You know, I was listening to the pod last week, and my boy Ren and Stimpy wasn't that well informed, right? And after talking with the homie, you know, after his personal opinion, you know, he posted in Texas or whatever, I'm just like, damn, it's a damn shame on how many people just not informed and who don't really want to get informed. And with this just brings me to my next point. I just think as an adult, you know, a maturing adult, there's no excuse not to know what's going on around you, you know, especially with stuff that has such a big impact on your life, you know. I ain't goddamn, you know, part of the caucus or nothing OD, but I know, you know, a boy could pass a law that mess up, you know, Social Security for older people, change some laws or what have you that really impacts everybody. And I'm not acting like, you know, some of our white counterparts, you know, who might just be goddamn 23 and they talking about I'm a Republican this or I'm a Democrat that, and they got a big identity as that shit, you know, focus on being a damn adult. But as far as just not knowing and not being informed, I don't think that's a good look. And I think, you know, you got to do better, you know. If you knew better, you'll do better. You know, a fool stays the same, a wise man a change. So with that being said, you know, get informed, bro, because that shit ain't cool, you know what I'm saying? Watch some news, you know what I'm saying? Watch somebody that you don't agree with, whether that be YouTube, podcast. But nevertheless, bro, get informed. That shit ain't cute, you know what I'm saying? Like my mama would say, I got one more quote for y'all boys. Like my mama would say, you know what I'm saying? Grow up. You know, it's no excuse. Just grow up. You're an adult now.
I say, whoa, welcome to the Best Friend Weekend Podcast. It's your man Aldo Nice.
It's your boy Rod Smooth.
It's your boy Los, a.k.a. CAP. Hey, Rumble, you got to see me when you come out here. Call me Ren Stimpy.
Ren Skimpy. Ren Skimpy.
Is that me and Los?
Yeah, I mean, that's that man, little moniker for y'all via text. What Ren Skimpy up to this week? I mean, he decided to say it on the pod. I wouldn't have said it. So we're actually recording in front of a live studio audience today. No, that's not how that works. Hey, it's Best Friend Weekend is like it didn't kicked off. Obviously, we're not gonna give you. You're not getting an hour and 20 minutes today.
No.
We about to kick off the festivities. We got a lot of people in the crib. We're gonna let different people maybe chime in throughout whenever we talk about this foolishness. But we're gonna get it going. Another thing, we're not gonna edit this podcast afterwards. I'm not going back and putting sound effects. So when it comes time to say, you know, what burns my boudin, I need one of y'all to make the sound effect. There you go. You got the job, Dick Irwin. And anytime I say this podcast is brought to you by somebody, I need somebody to go, ding. Look, Los, I think you got the job there. So, look, that's going to stop a lot of things that we got to do. I don't have nothing nice to say. We're just going to talk that talk. So what do y'all think about Rumble saying, be informed? And I'm going to start by asking white people because we got white people in here. CNH.
What's up?
I mean, what Rumble just told you everything. It was like, even white people identify as, you know, Republican this or Democrat that. The first thing I'm going to tell you, like my mama said, like my mama used to say, a famous quote from my mama. Grow up.
I thought his mama said, you know what I'm saying.
What are your thoughts just on Rumble's talk about being informed, just in general, politics?
Man, what sums it up, Jay Leno went on the street and asked people if they agreed with Barack Obama's policies and gave them John McCain's policies when the campaign was going on, and they were like, hell yeah, that's why I support Barack Obama. And it can go one way or the other, but it just goes to show the vast majority of the public is ignorant and doesn't research policies or research why they're voting for somebody. They just are what they are.
So it sounds like to me what you just said was that black people are ignorant, and because we said Obama, we just gonna vote for that nigga.
That's low hanging fruit.
no, good point. I actually have seen something similar before where it was in the inverse. So yeah, obviously I don't remember if it was on Leno or whatever else. Raj, what's your thoughts on it?
I think it's important to stay informed, but I don't stay informed. So you know what I mean? I'm guessing I'm the pot calling the kettle black. I really, honestly, like I'm one of those people that I don't know, man. I got other stuff to worry about. I feel like I'm gonna get paid regardless of who's president, and so I just really, honestly, like I'll go ahead and step into my Stimpy role or Ren role, whatever one I.
Which one you want to be, Los?
Nah, I'm not gonna be neither one. Nah, that's definitely important. I'm not good at names and all that, but I definitely know enough to make a well-informed decision. I'm not good with names and none of that type of thing, but I'm know enough to make a well-informed decision of who I want to vote for, and the main policies I think that are important. That's pretty much how I roll with it.
It don't say the policies inside the voting booth though.
No, you got to know that before.
You got to know the names.
Yeah, I don't got to now go through the list and boom. Okay,
I also think you got to know what policies are important.
Yeah.
Like some stuff is not important for our president to know, not know, our Senate to know, not know. Like,
a lot of things go to like my profession, education.
Yeah.
So a lot of things, I want to know about is education. What are you planning for this? What are you planning on doing that? How you doing this? And then too, at the same time, they all be lying.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So they can say anything. Oh, I'm gonna do this.
Sometimes it's a lesser evil.
Yeah.
Situation.
So
I mean, I was looking at the primaries, and the thought that I kept coming back to was that, hey, this is once it gets to the general election and it's Trump against whomever else. Like if you identify with a party, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna vote along party lines. So you really don't get to make a decision. Then it's just like the decision has been made for you. It's either this one or that one. And
Super Tuesday, you really own the real decision.
That's kind of why, like before the last podcast, I was really kind of digging deep and saying that it's important to make your voice heard during the primary season, because that's when you can decide if the Democratic Party, if you decide to be a Democrat, if the Democratic Party is Bernie Sanders' Democratic Party, or if it's Mike Bloomberg's, or if it's Biden, what are you really believing? And obviously the people have spoken out and they think it looks like they're thinking it's Biden's. So we'll see.
The way that I typically go about it is I usually say no to the Democrats, no to the Republicans, and yes to the people. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the hell that meant. Dick Irvin, what you... For those of you who don't know, Dick Irvin's shirt says that thing. Dick, what are your thoughts on this, man?
Man, it's kind of wild because like after Pete won the Iowa caucus, people was like, "Hey, do you think he got a chance against Trump being a gay man?" And then most of them answered, "Wait, he's gay? He's a gay married man."
That lady said, "I want to take my vote back. Can I take my vote back?" I didn't know that.
But that also goes to like what matters and what doesn't. Like him sleeping with a man or woman does not matter to me. Like, where's our economy going to be? What are we doing with the president?
Are you going to make the right decision?
I don't care who you're having sex with.
Right, but having a chance against Trump, Trump would drum up the homophobes and all
Trump
and incite calling, his name already.
Booty jig.
Well, time out. But we not do that in this room as well. Come on.
It's been done.
I mean, it's like you said, low hanging fruit.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'll be all over it.
Yeah, well, booty jig will be all over it if it's low hanging. So no, I said that today when I was like I said, my vote probably didn't even count in the primaries because my candidate dropped out. I was just talking shit, and one of the guys was like, "Who'd you vote for?" And he started laughing. I was like, "Booty jig," and he was like, "No, you didn't." And he just looked at me he's like, "No, I know you, and I know you wouldn't have voted for Pete Buttigieg." I was like, "How do you know that?" You're just not gonna vote for him. So I don't know.
I would have believed you would have told me. But
You would have believed. Yeah, man. Well, I seem like a believable person, man. Let's just get right to the things that we always do. Let me let y'all know some things that burn my boudin this week. The first thing that burns my boudin this week is when you're with a whole bunch of people and somebody pulls out their phone and starts listening to like a video in the midst of other people.
I just finished doing
that. Shit burns my booty. Well, yeah, when I just wrote it down. So I wrote it down when I heard you doing it because I realized that bothers me. But Los is notorious for this too. It'd be me and him sitting on the sofa after work watching some TV, and that man would start watching a whole video. That burns my booty.
I think the allure of that is that I kind of want you to join in with me. I don't want you to start like, what he said? And then come and see.
It's an invite to come.
Yes.
I just don't give a fuck.
About Pete?
How much have you had? How much have you had?
No, he said join in with me. I just didn't.
Oh, no.
dog fruit.
The views expressed by CNH do not express the views of the Best Friend Weekend podcast. Los, what your thoughts on that, man?
Oh,
It's not for us to join in?
No, I don't care. Like if I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling, I want to hear what they have to say. I don't give a damn what you're doing. Whatever you like, long as you're not. If we having a conversation, I wouldn't do it. But if we just sit on the couch, you on your phone and my phone.
No. I'm watching TV and you on your phone and you just started.
But you watching. We mostly watch sport, so you don't need to listen to sport.
I gotta hear the commentators.
Yeah, against that.
Okay, well, you just take that 15 seconds.
How would you miss? Just imagine that dunk. That I forgot the guy who it was. Smith, and he hit. I just saw a man fly. That dunk wouldn't have been the same without the commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he missed to get it. That's why they made the little rewind there.
That's why they made the stop daddy on your phone.
So you can listen to your Instagram. That's crazy.
That's how you feel?
You my dog though.
But you don't act that way, man. Look, we flying through it. I told you. Let me tell you another thing that burns my boudin this week. Another thing that burns my boudin is I don't hear no fizzing. There you go. Another thing that burns my boudin this week is when you ever got a bottle of water, like a bottle of water, and the top is like weak. I hate weak top bottled waters because they always make me feel like somebody already opened that hole. It could be 100% full, but if it's weak top, daddy, I'm not with it. Dick, you seem to hit a special nerve.
What burns my boudin is people at a restaurant not screwing the hot sauce all the way back on. So I pick the thing up and go to shake it. Hot sauce.
Where you eating at?
It's that shrimp master.
What?
Oh, okay. It was that shrimp daddy. Shrimp daddy.
How often does this happen to you?
It just happened to me yesterday, so.
Okay.
Seemed very evident.
He had to get some new shirts.
It was either recent or
all
often.
the time.
So
I mean, because I washed my pants and then I put them on.
Just the same pants.
Yeah. From Tuesday.
Yeah, Super Tuesday.
Super Tuesday.
Yeah, I had my I voted. I took.
You had that shirt on too, obviously.
He had his politics outfit on. Where'd you get it from?
Politics.
Okay.
Those turf shoes.
I had to make sure I took an I voted dude behind me in a MAGA hat like this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you had a
You know,
MAGA
I'm
hat turned.
I'm in the red state.
Well, I mean, he live in Alabama. You from Alabama. You live in Alabama. Alabamans unite. We got two.
Oh, Dick, I don't vote in Alabama because it's over. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't vote. No matter what you're voting for, it doesn't matter.
Well,
like, it is what it is.
You gotta pick the delegates.
It's like It's like they already got the shit in, and they already put Alabama's chip in the in the red section. So it is what.
Since Dick got to throw in his burns my boudin, I got a burns my boudin. It's actually that little thing with, like, let's say you hadn't used your lotion in 2 days, and that little piece of lotion that's hard.
I hate when that little piece of
Lotion
like,
squirt that way?
yeah. I mean, do you ever, like, what do you do? I really want to take a panel. Like, I want to know, like, do you rub it in?
Okay.
Do you
I normally will squeeze it off the bottom and then rub it together until it becomes lotion.
Really?
Yes.
Do I have pants on or not?
What is wrong?
Because I'm gonna rub it off on my pants.
Oh.
Like jeans, I'm gonna rub it off on my jeans.
You know
rub lotion on your
you don't
jeans?
use lotion.
Yeah, right.
Stop it. You wait.
No pass. You ain't got no.
Bro, I'm just trying to fit in.
No. No. So what I
Lotion nowhere.
But I typically most of the things that have that little piece, the hard pieces in the bathroom. So like I usually give me enough until like I got the substance that I'm trying to use, and then I flick it in the toilet.
Oh, you do too much. Yeah, I just grab that thing and rub it on.
You rub it in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The friction, man.
I don't like that.
It's like ice. If you melt it, it becomes water.
Dick, what do you do with the little piece of
I put it on my elbow.
elbow? Elbow there. How about you, Zach Galifianakis? What do you do? He rubs it in the beard. There you go. How about you?
Jeffrey, what you do with the hard piece of lotion?
The little hard piece of lotion, man. For those of y'all who know, he just gave the wicked style. You know what I mean? So, you just made me think about it. You ever was talking to a chick and noticed the chick who had that little piece of lotion hanging off the middle of the top of her lip?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a little lip peeling, but it looked like that little piece of lotion that's hard on the end of the
like
thing.
a lip clip.
Lip clit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A lip torch.
A lip clit.
Can you imagine how much easier our job is if that's on your lips instead of your lips?
You're not wrong when you're right.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's what we're doing? I didn't think
You're not wrong when you're right.
I didn't think we were doing that. That's the thing. Okay. So this last one, the last thing that burned my boot at, I mean, I'm sure, you know, I hate to keep talking about things in black and white, but the last thing that burns my boot at, y'all probably won't know about because it's about funerals, and I know y'all don't like actually bury anybody or go to funerals or wakes or anything as white people. I didn't think that was actually a thing.
I go to funerals.
No, that's a thing?
When people die.
I didn't know white people actually had funerals.
Yeah.
They do. It be quick though. It's quick.
They funerals just happen.
Y'all don't faint, you said?
We definitely fan it out.
Yeah.
Theirs just happened quick. It was like, oh, he died.
Well, you know that-
Thursday night,
Friday morning.
in the ground by Saturday.
But you know, we
family
told y'all, our theory as black people is that because when people die, their skin getting darker. So they like, no, I'm not about to bury my grandmother looking like a jigaboo. Like, it's not gonna be a thing. That's not a thing.
I mean, I don't know if it's that. I think it's just that it get darker, you know. It's not
Okay.
like,
So anyway,
not
long
like you
story
change
short,
races.
this is. You got a tan. You got a fire tan. That's what it is.
Not what
Okay,
happens.
so this is the last thing that burns my boot at. Group pictures at funerals when people are like 10 people like with they're all black on, they posted. Why would you post that shit? That burns my boot at. You don't.
No, man.
No, same lines as like the girl posting her grandfather when he's dying in the hospital bed.
Yeah.
And she's smiling. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, 100%. What are you
Oh
doing?
boy.
I'm
I'm not a
Well,
fan of the holding hands picture, but
I get the because families aren't together that
Exactly.
often. Okay, go ahead.
So what burns my boot in?
Wow, why is this you at a funeral with your family?
No, this is Tuesday.
No, you got ketchup on your shit.
My aunt sends me this picture.
We had a terrible Tuesday.
This the same, yeah. It was like at Bebe's funeral. I was like, okay, well, thanks for telling me my uncle died.
What? You didn't even know? Tuesday must have sucked for you.
Well, I knew because I saw it on Facebook. Monday,
Dick,
but still.
this some personal,
Yeah.
this some personal
Nobody text
old
you?
people shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody even hit.
None of them text. Yeah.
You had to learn
Bro,
on
and
Facebook.
he would have got it immediately because he's got a belt clip for his phone.
Yeah, I could have.
No, I just, and I broke this. This came in Thursday. So.
And it's got ketchup
Hey,
on the inside of it.
It's hot sauce.
No,
Ketchup.
the hot sauce was Tuesday.
I am.
Right after he voted.
Things are looking up for the weekend.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we help you to have a good time for Best Friend
Rent for the
Weekend. 'cause
weekend.
Yeah, like
We need
yes,
to have a separate podcast about Dick's week.
yeah, because that sounds like
Like Dick's Tuesday.
I voted.
Just Tuesday.
He voted. He did vote for the people.
for the people. Okay, so I don't have a lot of podcast material today. We was just shooting the shit. Another thing that obviously is a thing. So look, let me say it like this. I got a message on Sunday. I was in College Station. I was out kicking it. I'm not out kicking it. I wasn't. I was working. And I got a message that was like, somebody on campus went to Egypt and they were exposed to coronavirus and they've been sent home, and the 17 people that they came in contact with have also are like quarantined and can't come on campus, and we sent off the stuff to the CDC to like make sure that they test
Captured
for
their
it.
coughs
and
and sneezes.
They put them in a
sent 'em
little
off.
Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
No, a jar, mason jar.
So it came back today, and it was like, okay, the results came back, and yes, he does have the coronavirus. So the motherfucker at the school I'm working at got that corona daddy, and they said they scrubbed the building down, and they like the building fine that he was in. And then the 17 people who were around him, they gonna get checked or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, that got close to home real quick, right?
Yeah.
Like real quick, dog. Yeah. We was playing. Why they pulled out the hand sanitizer on me? Okay. We was clowning the day when we was. Stop.
They got a little hard piece in there.
All I'm saying is, my first question was, did y'all quarantine the other 17 motherfuckers? Like how does this even work? Like,
I mean, it works like this. Now Rice has coronavirus.
Man.
That's the crazy part. Like the thing about it is, what's really funny is that I just want to know how it traveled. It came from China so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
I can edit that part out.
Yeah. My bad.
Somebody at work was like, "Oh, they stopped a cruise ship with 2,500
Yeah, that
people
happened.
on there and sent 100 test kits in there."
Well, if
The
100
math
people
don't
got
happen.
it, the 2,500 got it.
Yeah,
True.
The cruise
It's
ships
like a
aren't made
poll.
for
It's like a
ventilation.
poll. Hey,
Yeah.
do you like Family Guy?
Selection,
If 99
I
people
mean,
like it,
but-
everybody like it.
something could slip through the cracks on that.
Who are these people's parents where they can just go to Egypt? Because I was
I
in
think
college.
I think this was a work. It was an employee.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, we don't work right on campus, so I wasn't really tripping too much. But I'm still like, if them people was talking to them people, I mean, we was all hooping on campus today.
Yes.
Like I'm sitting there, like I mean, part of me is like coronavirus seems to only kill old people, so I'm like,
Yeah, everybody over 60.
no, they say the flu is more deadly than the coronavirus.
And
That's
that's
not
actually a
good.
myth.
That's not.
No.
The
That's a myth.
ratio.
Yeah.
More people die.
Listen,
Percentage-wise.
I'm all about having an intelligent conversation
Love
about coronavirus that no one has the actual facts.
Right.
I'm with this shit.
All
Tell me
about-
what.
I mean, it's-
Tell me facts.
Because-
I'm
because
here
you
for
know,
it.
because the-
10 years from now, we'll have
because the
all
doctors don't even have the facts, so we're having the same conversation they're having.
But we're having. I don't think it's like necessarily facts. It's like what we're talking about
Hearsay.
based on statistics.
Theoretically.
Okay.
No, like statistics. So like like the people that have had the coronavirus and the people that have had the flu. On average, the people that have had the coronavirus have died more on
Yeah, their
average.
mortality is
than
like
the flu.
3%.
This
Yeah.
is whatever you say.
like 3% versus
as many
1%.
no's as
Yeah.
you throw into your conversation, I'm telling you that
it's
it's
fake
no,
news.
No, that's a fact. But that's a fact. But my thing is, so a doctor came out and said that people from their 20s to their 50s could have the coronavirus, carry it, pass it along, and never know they had it because they have cold symptoms. They stay at home, nothing ever progresses. They pass it along, and they never know they had it. So the flu, like you get the flu, you know you got the flu.
Yeah.
If I get the flu, it might be the coronavirus, but I called it the flu. Then where's my statistics? You know what I mean?
Just stay at home a couple of days. And,
Right. So here's the thing: if
I
you're
feel
not,
what
if
you're
you're not
saying.
over 70 with a pre-existing medical condition, you're not dying.
And if you were to die, then we wouldn't have enough time to test you because they'd be put you in the ground
100%.
the next afternoon.
He was already dead.
Which, contrary to popular belief, white people have funerals.
Okay.
So we do that as well.
Actually, let me tell you this. Like, so you know, I got a good bit of.
Do they have wakes?
Yeah, no, they have the whole nine.
You got a wake too?
I got a
like
good
y'all
bit-
view the body?
If they're Catholic, then
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I got a good.
I
bit of-
don't know. Like
Well, these is Baptists.
yeah.
Baptists
You
in,
can tell Dick been to some
Alabama.
white people by
he
weddings
lives in Alabama.
by the shoes he's got on his feet.
Hey Dick, if he says one more thing about it, punch him in his neck, Dick. Dick, you got Dick. Hey, fuck you. This is a college baseball player. You was a wrestler. Take his bitch out. Slam him if he says some
You
other
know what's
shit.
funny is those were the shoes I wore in pregame warm-ups when I played baseball in college.
Man, these my traveling shoes. My
Well, we played basketball.
J's in the bag.
We played basketball today, and Chase had his traveling shoes on the whole time we was on the court. But look, so we were talking about the coronavirus. Come back to it. What I thought earlier today, I told him at work was this. I said one good thing out of this is that y'all can vape now again, right? Like it's like we don't have to be scared about shit. Like you don't have to be scared. It was the swine flu and it was the fucking bird
Nile.
flu, West Nile.
Popcorn
Nile.
lung. That's
Yeah.
a serious thing.
And it, like y'all could make the kid jump in the air and kick him in the back of the feet and fall in the back of his head.
yeah.
Like you can do all of that shit because nobody cares about any of that
Tide
anymore.
Pods, the little Tide.
Oh, you can eat Tide Pods. You
Yeah.
can do all that shit.
Did we also see the meme where it was like 3 people in Africa had coronavirus, and it was like a sheriff, and it said there's only room for one of us in the town. It was the sheriff was Ebola.
Honestly, I don't find black diseases funny. What you gonna talk about sickle cell, nigga? No. High blood pressure, diabetes. You gonna talk about that? No, I'm messing with you. No. So, what other factual information do y'all not know about coronavirus?
Is it the rodeo?
Is
Is
that,
it the
yeah,
Houston rodeo?
It's at the rodeo.
They say it's
I'm
at the-
pretty sure it's
100%,
at the
bro.
rodeo.
But nobody's gonna die because they all young.
and they all.
Nah, it's some old people at the rodeo. The people that work the gate.
But here's the thing: if
There's a
you
lot of Hispanics there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of corona.
But
there.
they say Hispanics cannot get it because they drink a lot of Corona. So
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I was
They
alluding
good
to.
already.
Yeah,
And but if you drink Corona light, you might have it.
they said it.
I was at the rodeo.
Mm.
2 nights.
so you have it.
I was at the rodeo 2 nights ago, and Coronas were half off.
Did you get a bucket of it?
I need a bucket of that Corona, man. I can't take y'all
They did
serious.
that poll though. They said 36% of Americans literally said they wouldn't drink Corona until the threat was gone.
Yeah, I can believe.
That's why.
I believe
I'm
it,
drinking
man.
this
I
shit.
never got the
This is
vote
good
though.
shit.
Like I never got the vote. How would we get 36% when I didn't?
It's a
I can't
straw
pronounce
poll.
it, but
Yeah, so it's like
Polling for the
it's like
vote.
100 to 2,500. Like
Yeah.
basically, I got a kit.
Facts.
Somebody got the kit.
Yep,
I didn't get it.
So it comes in the mail and it's
Yeah.
like, hey, vote on these things.
I didn't get it.
I mean,
you good. You gonna live.
more than most people, right?
Even if you
I
drink.
actually have a cold right now, so like I might have that. Might
Bro,
be-
we all got it. It's fine. We gonna pass it. We gonna be alright.
It's like,
It's fine. I told Roger earlier I would love to have the coronavirus and get diagnosed with it. So in 10 years, of like, if I have a kid, be like, hey man, I survived that.
yeah.
and,
me
you
tell
have, and you have immunity to
I'm
it.
actually.
You were born
This
with-
Now
is,
you're Superman.
this is a true story.
Because
So
of
like,
me.
I actually got scared.
Wolverine.
The moment I got scared, so I got a little cold, and then I called one of my homeboys. This podcast is brought to you by Mile High CI.
Ding,
Shout out.
ding.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it wasn't shout out, it was ding.
I forgot.
So
my
and he
mind,
was
man.
like, man, I told myself, and I'm like, damn, he's so much better. He was like, I told myself, if I get sick in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to the doctor because that might be that corona. I'm like, damn, you're a visionary. So then I got a cold and whatever. Like it was something I could deal with. And so I'm looking at symptoms on scaring myself basically because that's what people do when they're looking like WebMD and stuff. So I'm looking at the symptoms and I'm like, all right, this looked like the coronavirus what I got. But I don't think I actually got the
But it
coronavirus.
also
Like, what's
looks
the
like
odds
the
that
flu.
Rod Smooth got the coronavirus?
That's not
And then I was sitting on the sofa the other
That's what
day.
Magic said.
I was sitting on the. I was sitting.
What's the odds that Irvin got that?
Come on. It's showtime, baby. Showtime.
And he's doing just fine.
Living good.
Go ahead.
Remember the
All
Asian
his life,
window?
though. Yeah, I mean, his life went from 5 to 205.
So this is a moment of vulnerability. So I was sitting on the sofa the other day, and I had to let one go. I had to let
Oh,
it. I had
shit, he
to,
about
I had
to
to
do
fart.
it.
I
He
had to
about
do
to
it. I had
do
to
it.
fart.
He about to
I had
tell
to
this
flatulate.
story.
And I went one pop too long, and I shorted. And I ain't never did that in my life before.
You said coronavirus.
And I said, oh, that's it.
That's how it
I said,
happens.
that's it.
When you pop the seal.
And then you went to WebMD and they said
And
if you short yourself.
No, that didn't happen.
On the couch.
But what I did go to was the Instagram page of the Fat Jewish, and on his page, on his little bio, it says you can't get a STD if you never get tested for it. So that's, so that's how I feel about that.
Moral of the story.
You're not going to the doctor.
I'm not going to the doctor.
That's some ignorant shit.
Unless my eye pop out of my head or something like that.
So
you know what I'm
Roger's
saying?
passing the corona to everybody that's coming to best friend
Your
weekend.
immune system gonna get better.
But if we don't get tested.
That boy Keith that we was doing the interview with. Oh, but that was Corona. That boy was sweat. If sweaty was a what? The boy was a hot bucket.
That boy full of that. He was hot in
It
there.
was warm in
It was
there.
bad.
And he was full of that head,
Listening.
too.
Yeah, he was drinking because he had to probably be in. And he still didn't come up close to the mic.
Nah, that
Bro, I was on Adderall.
And
no
his
sleep,
chair
and
was
I still
just
wasn't sweating
crunching.
that bad.
These things happen, man. So look, I think we all gonna survive the coronavirus. I mean, I don't know what else do y'all have to talk about, man. Talk about something. Shit, we gotta get the people something. It's Friday. I had like one other thing I wanted to say, but I have.
I mean, look, you said something about the people not getting an hour-long podcast. The people are about to get not only hours long of content, but video. You can actually see us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then throughout the years that we've been podcasting, the people haven't seen us together, but 5-6 times. So we all together again. So look out for everything that we got coming up. There's some awesome stuff. Plenty of interviews. I mean, even here we got we recording in front of like we wasn't lying. We really got a live audience here.
Hey, on a very real note, 2 weekends. So we moved. This is an irrational story. We moved last weekend. No. Irrational on the part of the parties involved.
Okay.
So we're selling our couch, right? So cool. We're selling our couch. Woman messages us, say, "Hey, can I come get it at 5 on Saturday?"
Okay.
no problem. She changes it to 5 on Monday. Said, no problem. Fine, we can wait till Monday. She said, okay, great. Because my husband's funeral is at 12 on Monday and I can come right after.
Bed.
What?
Bring a plate.
What? I got that message and I was like, what are we doing here?
She killed that man.
What are we doing here?
Sorry for your loss. You're lost.
Nah, she probably
What do we
gained.
do? What?
That's why she buying
How
the
do
couch.
you read that message and not like ponder
I can
what's
come
going
right
on?
after.
Wait, what?
I can come right after her husband's funeral.
Wow.
So there was a funeral,
Yeah, she
and
was
she
white.
was white.
Yes.
Okay. This is more.
Funeral.
Funeral.
I also
So he
hate.
probably picked the couch out with her then, huh?
She's like, I want to get rid of all shit
No, I
with
don't.
these remnants.
I don't know if he like picked it out. She killed him.
No, she
Didn't
the
get
lick.
the couch.
She the lick.
But I will say this: why did you assume that I was selling the couch only to white people?
Because it was a whites only couch. I saw the list.
Yes, offer up whites only.
but somebody
W.O.
But I have an account with my credit card.
But here's the thing: like, if you're burying your mom, dad, or spouse, 5 hours later, I'm not picking up a couch from your house.
And also in the spirit of Zach, we fall out. Like we fall out when people die. Y'all,
Right.
y'all don't.
Over things, cousin.
You know,
Right.
so like, you
You
know
gonna
what
be-
I'm saying? Like, I know that this lady wasn't going, like, there ain't no black lady.
Right, she gonna be
husband died.
leaning- she
Right,
ain't gonna be
I'm
getting
not
a
coming
couch.
by a
Yeah.
couch after the funeral. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
She's sleeping.
Y'all
on
And
y'all
black,
have a
and black
repass?
people also hide shit in like things like the couch.
Yeah.
So like you don't sell stuff, especially old people. You don't sell nothing at old people house because they'll have like
Got much change in that couch?
yeah, well no like $2,500
Yeah.
under the thing in the cushion.
In the left
Okay.
corner,
Yeah,
Somebody, somebody where I live, I think they found $80,000 and they turned it back in. They bought it from a thrift store too. Tracked down the people who they.
Well, God loves what babies and fools.
Hey, I got a duplex. I'm renting out now. That's it. Ain't
Yeah.
turning
I know if I
$80,000.
found $80,000, that's
You can get some
my
shoes,
80,000.
Nick. You can get some shoes, Nick.
You can buy all the.
I'm getting the LeBrons, the Kobe's, and the New Jack.
I'm over y'all. I'm over y'all. Y'all are not good. Okay, so this was the other. I actually had nothing, but I was listening to. I was in the gym the other day listening to NBA YoungBoy song, and the lyrics went, "Got a Zan and it's called Call Me Late." It's like, "Got a Zan and I pop it. I got money in my pocket. I got 30 in this rocket. Nigga gonna make me pop it. Running from these hoes and they caught me. My life on froze. Can't be on the road." Okay, so this way it get this. But you know that real niggas capitalize off anything. I'm trying to take his soul. We catch him, we blow. All that talking out his top is why I'm gonna bust his brain. Feeling over her body like, ooh, I'ma stop doing too much, then baby, you tell me. Got 223s, Glock 9s, ARs, I ain't know. So it just goes on and on and on. I was listening to it and it brought me back to this idea like, God damn, is that really what the kids listen to all day? Is people like, is that all NBA YoungBoy talk about? Is like murdering
Cut
people?
yourself music.
That's it though.
But you know what's the crazy thing is like when somebody like Pop Smoke, we didn't know who Pop Smoke is, like, but Pop Smoke's dead now, obviously, and people was like, oh, it's so sad that Pop Smoke died and whatever, and it is. It's sad anytime somebody dies, right? Especially somebody who's young. But damn, when the music is, I'm gonna bust your brains, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna shoot you, cutting, I'm gonna catch him in front of his mama, I'm gonna murder him. Cutting how? Like if something happened to NBA YoungBoy, like either you're doing this and probably not, but you're influencing other people to do this kind of thing. And I don't know, does that make me seem like old man screams at the motherfucking?
Most definitely.
But
You were a rapper.
Yeah.
You were
saying
a
the
rapper.
same stupid
I
shit.
wasn't talking about shooting.
No, I'm saying you.
My content was about.
My point is you have
It was It was about skeeting on
But
things.
you have. But you.
Oh, so you a
You were
rapist?
still taking shots.
You're a rapist.
You did call yourself the shooting star.
Yeah, that was all about semen.
You a
That was
rapist. So you was raping.
But so
No. Well, damn, he gonna keep bringing that point.
he was
to
raping.
them.
you were just screaming rape right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, those.
Me and Roger were talking about. We were listening to J. Cole, and like he literally went through an entire song progression to end of a legitimate societal issue, which was brilliant. And then you listen to what you're talking about, and you're like, okay, this is not the same thing.
So I'm
Not
twisted
the
because
same
you're absolutely right. But if like Raj just got this, what you got a fire little speaker, we're gonna pull it out in a second. Like he got it one of the most fire.
I want to do that. I saw y'all doing that.
One of the most fire free speakers on the planet Earth, right? And if you put on that J. Cole, couldn't we be in here like, oh yeah, let me listen to his lyrics? But if you put on that NBA Youngboy, we got to.
Right, because we're drunk and we partying.
I mean,
but in a rational
if I'm driving to work, I'm a thug.
But,
until I get to the door, I'm thugging.
But your initial point, when J. Cole dies,
yeah.
I'm upset.
Yeah,
because that brought real shit to life.
But Nipsey Hussle died, and we was upset. And Nipsey was talking about busting brains and wild.
But but if you listen to his music, he also had some real shit.
Yeah, he did.
He also, but that's what he grew up in, and he had some real shit.
It was a healthy mixture.
Right.
Yeah.
No, J. Cole has some bangers, making fun of bangers, but that, you know what I mean? So
a different type of cat.
Literally, I'm gonna be more upset when J. Cole dies because an intellectual spirit is gone. NBA Youngboy dies, I'm not giving it two thoughts. And I know that's harsh, but I'm just not.
Wow. That's harsh.
Black men die every day, B.
That's what we going with? That is not an actual thing. Look, no, y'all gotta find about 10 more minutes of content because somebody listening, driving to work, and they like, okay, so something lost. You got a story. What you gonna tell? Ain't nothing happened this week. I want to talk about that.
I got a PSA if we need a little time.
Go ahead.
Be careful what season you make decisions in. So, for instance, if it's the winter, you bored. A chubby girl can wear excessive clothing. Right, and you wife this girl, right? Mm-hmm. So now you're in a relationship.
Then turn hot.
But summer comes along. Girls in bathing suits, looking good. You're like, man,
but sundresses.
Why the hell I ain't single?
Yeah, you skip sundress season.
Right. Yeah. You girls fupa sticking out the bikini. Hey, where you at now?
Hey,
where you at?
You in love?
Ouch. Yeah, that's profound, but it's wild.
It is, but okay. Also, all right. Adderall. People are on Adderall, right? So Adderall gives you a slight...
Wings.
Right, but it puts your mental state into a focused state, right? So you're focused on one thing, right? So if I'm focused on one thing, I have people get emotional on Adderall. People get talkative on Adderall. Talkative and emotional makes you say stupid things, right? Have you ever made plans on Adderall and then you came off Adderall and you're like, man, I've never wanted to do that in my life.
I've never taken Adderall.
Point being.
I never had to focus on the diamond.
You had one? No, no.
Huh? What you mean? I got a whole bottle right here. Prescribed. What's that? I literally have 60 in that room. I'm special when I'm on Adderall. But the thing is, what season you make decisions in, you might feel it at the moment, but if you don't calculate your decision over time, you might make the wrong decision. Just a little PSA.
Okay.
No, leave it away. Get it away from me. I don't need it. No, I'm
good. That's like 4.6 million. Get that out of here.
I eat them my cereal for breakfast.
I just want to let y'all know. I don't know. I'm so excited to read this NFL.
Oh, you got. Oh, I didn't even know you was gonna have something.
You got a live NFL.
I got a live. I mean, that's what you want to call it. This isn't live, but yeah.
Well, you know.
Oh, fire! Like fire.
Nah, that thing live, boy.
You didn't do it beforehand.
Yeah, no. We don't have to do it beforehand, man. It's always in the moment, dog. We always do the NFL segment.
Oh, and
it's
it's always like straight off the top too. I don't read. I be thinking about what I think them girls out there saying.
I'm glad you.
Hey, CNH, was you very like excited when won the when Travis Kelce won the Super Bowl?
I feel like that's a very targeted.
It is a targeted question because I feel as though you have this one thing that we've talked about before that you don't like, that like you like to be the only one. And Travis Kelce kind of has a lot of you saying.
Take a picture of these shoes.
You saying sweat.
Man, I see you got your Vans on, but they look like Snickers.
I'm sorry. Dick, I apologize for this entire episode to Dick Owen. No. I appreciate Travis.
Young fellow Alabamans need to shake on it.
Bama on Bama crime.
That's why me and Dick can do this. We from
this is
Alabama.
Auburn and Alabama looking at.
Okay, so when we're talking about.
They try to. If you ever been to Alabama, that's the first thing they do. Like, oh, who you got? Auburn. I'm like, man, we in the same conference. So let's do. Oh, you got to pick one, but if you had to pick one.
One of my most favorite.
Don't let him do it to you.
One of my most favorite things about DeMarcus, right? Dick went to the same high school as Jason Richardson and what else? Draymond, them. All of them from Saginaw.
Draymond went to Arthur Hill.
But they all from Saginaw, right?
Yeah.
He from Saginaw, Michigan. You know, they got some hard heads, and you hear Charles Rogers, man.
I played football with Charles Rogers since middle school.
I blow.
Ever since I got off that pill game.
Well, he did. Charles Rogers did blow. But my point that I love about Dick is that pause. Pause.
Go on, talk about it.
Let's elaborate.
Go on, talk about it. What you love about Dick? 10 minutes of content right there. Let's go.
I'm usually a fan of the curvature and the texture.
I understand how you said DeMarcus, and I was wondering, and now I know why.
Yeah.
You were staying away from Dick.
Yeah.
No, but
it's hard sometimes.
Hey, when it got down to nitty gritty, he said the party loves about
Yeah,
Dick.
but I love about
That's-
it.
Hey, it came out.
Well, this is what it is though. That you would transplant into New Orleans. You came to Xavier, and we went to school together, and all of a sudden you was just like, fuck it, Saints, Pelicans, LSU. That's my squad.
It was easy because I gave up on the Lions a long time ago. I was in middle school,
Which is
playing
fair.
football,
Which is fair.
watching the decisions they was making. So
Getting rid of Barry Sanders and shit.
Well, yeah. Well, not getting a line for the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Like they had him. Like, oh no, let's get another receiver. And they kept with that motto all the way. That was fucking 20 years. They just kept let's draft another receiver. Let's draft another receiver.
Boy Williams.
They did get the best receiver of all time. Though.
They always get the best receiver of all time.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Hey, I do appreciate.
But no line to protect the quarterback to throw it to him.
Stop it, Chase.
No, I do appreciate somebody coming to a city and being a fan of the city they're in. Like me and Roger had this conversation many times. Like my brother's in Nashville. He's a Falcons fan. I'd give up on the Falcons too at this point, especially after 28-3. But he's in Nashville. He can go to a Tennessee Titans game every Sunday. Why would you not?
That's real.
Get
to the point where you
thing,
have to love them.
I could go to the Superdome on Sunday, and somebody would hand me a fucking ticket, and I could go into the game.
Right.
So it wasn't. It was about.
You automatically become a Saints.
So it was more about how the city accepted you than just the teams. I mean, it was the teams, but the city was also accepted in that way too.
And then this was before how now you could watch like we watching what Golden State versus whoever. Back then you couldn't watch.
Yeah. There wasn't no Sunday ticket.
You couldn't watch
local
a
game,
Big Ten game in New Orleans back in 2002, 2001.
You right?
Like ain't nobody playing the Michigan State Iowa game. They playing.
Who wants to watch the Michigan State Iowa game?
Ain't nobody playing that.
Ain't nobody trying to watch a corn bowl.
Kurt Ferrin is in the corn.
I mean, I also I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room. I also think that there's something special about Louisiana sports. I think there's no other state that takes their sports seriously as Louisiana.
No, Texas.
So,
I mean, really,
we got more players per capita. No, I just don't. Don't wherever you go, nothing.
Well, wherever I live,
Louisiana
they take the
is
shit
where
serious.
sports are at. So like, especially
Texas and
football.
Florida got us.
where I live now,
No, they don't.
the only thing they don't give a fuck about no pros. Only thing they take serious is Auburn or Alabama.
Yeah,
Bro,
but you
look, listen.
You were some dumb hicks in Alabama.
Let me tell you this.
So like,
let me tell you this. As far as you throw Texas in the mix, if Louisiana was the size of Texas, it wouldn't even be close. So the fact that Texas is the biggest
per capita,
the biggest thing in the world, like but Louisiana is this little bitty small, small place.
No, they play.
But you could pare it down though, and I get it. Louisiana is special, but you could pare it down and you could just say, let's talk about Houston, Beaumont, Austin, fucking Dallas against Louisiana.
But y'all talking about
like there's big swaths of Texas that no one does anything.
Okay, so somebody from coming outside to Louisiana, y'all are talking about sport. Yeah. Louisiana has a certain South Louisiana, North Louisiana, Fuck him.
Fuck you.
Fuck him, Los.
You're not wrong when you're right.
From
Louisiana is Arkansas.
You and Lil Dicky back there.
South Louisiana has some kind of magnetism, not just sports, just in general. In my we're gonna cut this part where we're chasing mosquitoes out.
Also Louisiana stuff.
Chasing mosquitoes. Go ahead.
No, I can't do this with you.
I fully expected Zach to get that.
Man, you broke it?
Oh, it's a snapback.
Look, he got it, man. Swamp people.
But in my kitchen right now in Birmingham, Alabama, our entire living room and kitchen is themed around like fleur-de-lis. Just once you've been there, it's hard to get away from that South Louisiana magnetism that goes from sports to anything, food, culture, everything.
So do you ever go take the Freedom Walk, like in the Civil Rights Walk while you're in Birmingham? You ever do the bus tours?
Absolutely not. No, I do not.
How about you be a tourist in your own city and do it once?
Nope.
Go be woke.
Hey, that's all. I also don't do the Trail of Tears because I feel like it was a negative situation that I don't want to do.
But you didn't went to the Holocaust Museum.
They do have a big motorcycle rally ride.
Why you so excited?
Around the Taylor. I mean,
Oh, you mean the trail, like the real Trail of Tears, like the
real
Seminole?
Trail.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't do that either. Like,
Motorcycle.
why would I do
It's
something?
right by my house.
What do they ride?
It's
Indian?
right by
Do they
my
ride
house.
those Indian motorcycles?
The Cherokees.
I think
Whatever
that's the name brand of it. Indian.
Whatever motorcycle you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do a.
You ain't real if you ain't got that
a
Indian
big-
motorcycle. Though.
A big.
It's a
Yeah,
Native
yeah,
American.
They stop at bars along the way, but they ride to tell the truth.
They should like ride a horse.
I mean, it's serious. They got a police escort and everything.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm so glad that I was born in the era that I was born, because I sure would hate to be born in the era like the Trail of Tears or like picking cotton and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like. I'm so happy to be born.
You'll probably be
where I
a
was
house
born.
nigga though. They have you. Have you make me a drink, boy?
I don't want to do that either.
He'll be the little homosexual lover.
It's
I
not
don't know why you
that.
have to go that deep.
I just knowing Raj like we know Raj, I just don't think you'd be a good slave. I think I think you wouldn't do work that they
Make me a drink. Oh, no, I had to go.
I had this other work to do. I was busy with my girl, my other slave
But
wife.
if I do the drink this way, it'll taste better than this way.
I said on the rocks. No, it was,
look.
the ice was kind of dirty. I was just like, hey, watch my
I
hands.
thought you wanted the fresh peppermints.
I figured,
I went to the
no, they taste so much better. Those got wrappers and I got plastic.
Time out. Dick Aaron, where do you think peppermints come from?
a plant.
Yeah, that's how they grow.
I grow mint, not peppermints, but mints.
You don't grow.
Mints.
I grow peppermint.
Wink,
I
wink.
remember when black people used to
You
pick
don't grow
peppermints?
I do grow peppermint.
Peppermints come from old ladies in the back of the church or in the front of the
I literally have a pepper. Literally, I don't know if y'all could laugh if y'all want, but I have a peppermint tree,
It's right next to you. You what?
a spearmint tree.
It's right next to you. I actually, I got a big red. I got a big red tree that I grow. Big red.
I'm actually working on right now. Like I got some things in the work right now. I got some things in the work right now. I'm trying to grow a toothpaste tree.
Soap daddy.
Yeah, soap
You
tree.
gotta
Soap
crush some
tree.
shits up, man.
Also,
I'm gonna send you some seeds from my peroxide book.
Hey, we said we was gonna give him 45. We gave you a hard 45. Look, best friend weekend is this weekend. If you're out here in Houston, fucking with us, we dropping this on Friday just so you can know if you catch it later in the week. It was cool. Like, just go look at the videos, look at the pictures, and everything. Until next time,
And I'm swinging on you, Rumble.
have a great weekend. Make it a best friend weekend. And we out. Ride smooth.
Gotta pay me like a bookings. Fuck it, let's do it behind the bushes. Told him let's kick it no arsenal, so I can give him more rides than carnivals. With all respect, I mean no respect. I fuck like I'm fucking for a check. Never let the dick in neglect. Pussy can't be still, it's called Tourette's. Kissing his dick in slow motion, using his nut as face lotion. Fuck a Skype, come over and give me the pipe. Come in my mouth, morning, noon, and night, to keep my teeth white. Cat dripping everywhere, come get the floor mopped up. I done drank so much nut, I think my throat stopped up. Real dirty on the dick, I ain't talking about filth. Got cum up on my lip looking like I got milk. Give me dead presidents and I give you a good show. So I'm not Marilyn Monroe, I'm Marilyn Monroe. Clog of spit on the dick, now I come dog this pussy out and eat these kibbles in bits.
Dog this.
Where is this bitch touring? Because I wanna go to the next one.
Quote, tag him like this is it. This is him.
This got a long did he watch this?
No, as soon as he started, Malone was over there talking about
He was using the hard piece of lotion.
hey, that hard piece of lotion. The hard piece of lotion.
He got the hard piece of lotion.